I'm Tom Bronson, and under my tutelage, you will learn to properly grill flesh that will knock your mustache off. With enough practice, you will grow from boys into men, from men into gladiators, and from gladiators into Bronsons. I deeply believe there are only two types of meat: hamburger and steak. I do not harvest other meats because I am neither a child nor a woman. Meat must be red, like the state I live in. My favorite dish is turf and turf. It's a ribeye and porterhouse combination thought to have originated in either Montana or Wyoming. I prefer hand-raised beef, but if you must source it from the commercial food industry, thoroughly hand inspect each fillet for defects and avoid any offerings that have the word impossible, veggie, or soy in the name. You'll need this to properly hew the steak: a superior hardened steel blade, expertly sharpened, will suffice. On the other hand, a steak knife at the dinner table is purely optional. Humans have canine teeth for a reason, and they should be used for their intended purpose. It is well known that the best recipes contain fewer than 100 words, just like a conversation between two grown men. This dish contains only one ingredient: salt. While it seems straightforward, you will undoubtedly be tempted to use a wide variety of knockoffs, such as, let's say, coarse Brazilian salt. I do not like ethnic food, and this salt has no reputation. Or maybe Himalayan pink salt. You need seasoning, not a fashion item, man. Or even herbes de Provence. No food item should ever contain European words. The perfect salt, in my learned opinion, has no color or odor. I personally endorse Morton salt. It not only was founded in 1848 by Joy Morton himself, it also contains iodine, which protects against radiation. And as you know, my only official recommendations are U.S. Army issued mustache trimmers, Morton salt, and the C.R. Lawrence fine 2-inch X-style scraper oscillating knife blade. This is the carnivore's altar, and despite the European sounding name, it is made of high quality U.S. steel. You may notice that it is heavily used and worn, and that's desirable. It is my strong opinion that an unused, sparkling, clean grill is a sign of a vegan in waiting. The flame must be hot enough to cause a high-pitched sizzle when the steak is placed on the grate. That, my friend, is the sound of flavor giggling. It should remain untouched and turned only once. We shall now turn the steaks, and you will notice that well-grilled steaks have a distinct cross-hatch pattern, which is the highest stamp of approval awarded. This is not a trophy, and it cannot be bought. And here is the finished product. And, like the Grand Canyon, it needs no description, yet it brings tears to the eyes. The only thing that's missing is maybe garnish. In the unlikely event you are hungry after consuming steak, the proper action is to eat another one, or even another one. But for the love of whatever is manly, do not resort to vegetables. You are not a rabbit. Do not act like one. Goodbye, friend.